The United States just hit an ominous financial milestone that changes the rules of the game for every investor. The national debt has officially smashed through the $40 trillion ceiling, marking a doubling of our total burden in just 1 decade. This isn't just a big number, it is a signal that our current fiscal path is hitting a wall. Investors are now demanding a higher term premium because they are deeply uncertain about future deficits and the sheer volume of new debt the government needs to issue. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has acknowledged the gravity of the situation, noting that the administration is preparing a major shift toward fiscal consolidation. This upcoming strategy is expected to be unveiled as early as next week. It will force a top-to-bottom review of government spending and new revenue streams, including potential new tariff schemes being explored by the U.S. Trade Representative. The good news, according to the Treasury, is that we may have already seen the peak of the annual deficit. Officials argue that recent spikes were largely driven by massive tariff refunds following legal challenges, a drain on the Treasury that they claim is now largely behind us. But with borrowing costs hitting multi-year highs and bond markets reacting nervously, the pressure is on for real results, not just promises. The government is now doubling down on bond buyback programs to stabilize markets and suppress long-term rates. But the effectiveness of these moves is being heavily debated by top analysts. We are entering a new era where fiscal discipline will determine the strength of the dollar and the stability of your personal savings. If the government successfully executes this pivot and controls the deficit, the financial landscape will shift dramatically. But if they fail to regain market confidence, we could see a total rewrite of how interest rates and inflation impact our daily lives. This begs a critical question, and I want to hear your take on it. With the national debt now crossing $40 trillion, do you believe the government can actually shrink the deficit through spending cuts? Or is the current fiscal trajectory completely beyond their control? Drop a comment with your honest thoughts, because the path they choose will change everything. And that is why you need to know that the United States just hit an ominous financial milestone.